Welcome, Never Betters, to my YouTube channel. I'm Susan and this is Buddy Sherman. We are so grateful you're here. So today I prepared a 45-minute Power Vinyasa Flow yoga class for you, all about movement and message. In the flow, we're going to move in and out of some unique variations of pigeon pose. The message is about how to resist the need to control. I hope you enjoy. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up, push the bell for future notifications, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now let's get after the best version of you today. If you follow me on Spotify at Never Better Yoga, we're going to push the start button for today's playlist all together right now. Then come with me right to the top of your mat. Let your feet be the width of your hips. Just put a little softness in your knees and take some shoulder shrugs and rolls up and back. Yeah, just let your knees bend. Let your arms just kind of drape alongside your body. Find a little cat and cow. So you're going to roll up with a little cat style, opening up with a little standing cow. So just get a little bit of movement in the spine. Connect your breath. And then start to find just a slight lift in the elbows. So it's an inhale and an exhale. Moving your breath in and out through your nose. Then take one elbow at a time, rotating right, spreading your Surya Hasta sun hand wide, and then left. So it's a softening of the knees, and then almost like a painting of the sky. No rush, no fast movements. Just find a little fluidity right from the beginning of your practice. A little saja movement. It's like moving through water. See if you can create just a little bit of a sound in your breath. It's that Ujjayi pranayama breath. Never underestimating the power that your breath has to keep you in this space, in this place. So today, our focus is on control. So I was researching the topic. We've been receiving inspiration from Judith Lasater's book titled Living Your Yoga. And the only thing we really do have control over is the responses and the reactions that we have to things that happen either to us or maybe even in some way for us. Now I want you to reverse this direction. So you're going to kind of create a swim, but it's going to be side to side. So it's a little up and over. The arm scoops back. Keep the arms soft. Keep the knees bent. Bent and straighten. Inhale and exhale. So diving right in. So a lot of times the control that we have is truly based on fear. So we're going to practice rather than resisting, finding rest in our body and our movement even while we flow. So just a couple more times. And then I want you to stand tall, lift the right elbow up, so it's going to slide up as the left hand slides down. Just lean over to the left. Now right here, hold this posture. Can you find that lengthening of your neck as your left ear tips towards your left shoulder? Now with a softening of your knees, slip the left hand on your hip, right hand up and overhead. So keep that side lateral bend going. And now come back to standing. Slide the right hand down, lift the left elbow up. Soften your knees. Hold, get that stretch in the neck. Right ear heading towards your right shoulder. Slide the right hand onto your hip for a little support. Left arm lifts up and travels up and overhead. Now slowly stand up. Take both hands and slip them into your imaginary back pockets. Draw your elbows toward each other and look up as you stretch your neck. Now keeping your hands in your pockets, lower your chin to your chest to stretch the back of your neck. Now reach your arms out to the side, Urdhva Hastasana, breathe in, look up. Exhale, collect your hands in that Anjali Mudra prayer style. Close your eyes standing as you draw your chin to your chest. So before we flow today, should there be an intention, it could be a wish, it could be a prayer, maybe for someone or something that you're interested in resisting the desire to control, with that knowingness that we really only can respond our reactions to those things that other people do, that other people say, and the situations that come upon us in this life. Seal in your intention, that single-minded purpose today for your practice. And then once you have it, offer it up with your eyes open, stretching your arms high to the sky. Part the sky as you soften your knees, bend at the waist, hinge and fold, staying in the fold as you heel toe your feet apart, far apart enough to let your peace fingers capture your big toes. If that's not possible, no worries. Hands on shins, but take a halfway lift, breathe in, flat back style. Exhale, sneak your elbows inside. It's a little variation of pulling yourself together, letting the crown of your head experience just a little element of heaviness, no resistance. Rest in the body, just like hanging, almost if you had a helmet on. Just move your head a little bit back and forth. Anything that could possibly hinder your practice today. We can't always get what we want, but sometimes we find we might just get what we need, and even taking that a step further, it may be what someone else needs. So shake out any selfish intention, any offense that may have come upon you, of something someone said or did, any unforgiveness. Just clear the path, clear the slate for today's practice. And then gently move your head back and forth with that knowingness that you are exactly where you belong today. There is no coincidence you unrolled your mat. Then take another halfway lift as you breathe in, pulling the big toes up. Exhale, sneak dive back into that fold. Release the big toes, pop the right heel up, right hand down. Peel the left arm up or left hand to your hip, twisting open to the left side of the house. Now, as you release that left hand down and the right heel down, pop the left heel up, work the arch of the left foot, pull the left hip crease back. Right hand might go to your right hip or levitate your right arm up, breathing in, twisting open to the right. If you've got your right arm lifted, stack your shoulders, soften your face, plug that right shoulder head in. Now lower the right heel. Legs are a little wide now. Keep them right there. Flat back, hands maybe on shins or blocks. Breathe in. Exhale, elbows go wide. Physically draw into the fold as you let your navel draw into your spine to protect your lower back. Then root to rise, stand tall. Right hand, left wrist, side bend. Come back up. Left hand, right wrist, bend left. Now pull your hands together at heart center as you heel toe your feet all the way together. Reach your arms back up. Take the left foot behind the right as you brush and sweep away anything not serving you on that curtsy bow. Rise back up. V the arms on top. Exhale, brush and sweep other side. Right leg behind the left. It goes right off your mat. Inhale back up. Now keep this flow going. Spreading your hands, lengthening your arms as you bow, brush, and sweep. Let this signify physically the washing away, the cleansing of anything that could possibly hinder your practice today. And when you lift up, open up to a new way of being. Just letting go of trying to figure everything out, trying to control all of the details, all of that super planning. And then when things don't go the way that we have anticipated, we find that disappointment. So rather than resist, just rest. Breathing in, breathing out, not trying hard, but trying easy. One more time each side. Inhale, rise up. Last time, other side, right foot behind the left, brush and sweep. Now stand tall at the top of your mat. Hook your thumbs, open up your heart. Now, exhale, hinge, bend, and fold right over your legs. Inhale and lengthen. Plant your palms, step back right into downward facing dog. So it's right leg, then left leg joins. Now maybe pedal through your feet a little bit, shifting your hips side to side, pressing your heels back behind your second and third toe. Now go ahead and pull the right knee in your down dog. Take the right leg, cross it over the left. Bend the left leg and walk your hands back to the left foot at the back of your mat. So you're going to bring yourself into standing pigeon at the back of the house. Nice and slow. From your standing pigeon, carry the right foot up for Vrikshasana tree pose. Hands to heart center. Lift out of the left hip. Stand tall, back of the mat. Now lower the right foot to meet the left. Both feet are now planted. Bend your knees, Utkatasana, chair pose, back of the mat. Brush and a sweep and a rise with a stand. Hook your thumbs, open up. Exhale, brush and sweep. Inhale, rise up, breathe in, open up. 2 more times, sweep away and then open, letting any resistance be released on the inhale, rise. This time, stay standing. Lift your right leg up into crane. Now, soften your left knee. Kick your right leg back and then walk back out. Now you're in 3-legged down dog. Bend the right leg, open up at the hip. Right knee, right tricep, tap it high. Inhale, stretch it up and back, long, straight, and strong. Right knee, left tricep, tap it over. Inhale, stretch it up and back, roll open at the hip. Draw the right knee right in toward the nose. Step it forward, dip the left knee down. Now, round the back, lift up, tee the arms on top. Now, scoop forward with a rounded back. Inhale on top, and then exhale as you tee and open the arms. So you're creating a circular motion, rounding and opening. Exhaling on the contraction, inhaling on the expansion. Then you're going to hold up on the next one in that T style of your arms. As you look up and your hips dip. Now frame the right leg, tuck the left toes under, come into pyramid pose. So the front knee can be soft, the back heel can be lifted, legs are on tracks of train if you need to adjust. Inhale and lengthen, plugging the right femur bone in. Exhale and fold. Now with a softening of the right knee, float up, standing L shape. Now I want you to keep your left leg straight, bring it all the way off your mat with left pinky toe down. Can you lift your hands up at heart center? There you go. Now, right upper arm on the outside of the right thigh as you twist left. There you go. Beautiful. Now, bring both hands down. Left foot joins the right. Take a halfway lift at the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Now root to rise. Come all the way up, stand tall. A brush and a sweep, left foot behind the right, a curtsy bow. Inhale, stand and rise. Exhale, brush and sweep. One more time each side. Washing away, cleansing and purifying. Inhaling and exhaling. Hold up, hook your thumbs. Open and expand your front body. Exhale, hinge, bend, and fold. This time again, step back, but left leg joins the right for downward facing dog. In your dog, pop your heels up. Shift to high plank. Lower all the way to your mat. Point your toes, rise up, breathe in. Lower back down. Now slide your hands off your mat. Tet your finger pads. Press into the tops of your feet as you let the front body lift up. Opening up. Breathe in. Soften your face. Even move your neck just a little side to side. Whew. Lower back down. Now do it again. Root down. Maybe your finger pads come in a little bit. Rise back up. Now, how do we stop being controlling? Lower back down. Finger pads in just a tince more. The first tip would be to challenge whatever the fear is. What really is it that you're afraid of? Sometimes we have that capability of thinking the worst when it's not even really very realistic that that would ever happen. Are we catastrophizing the situation? Now, hands alongside your ribs. Maybe you want to come to up dog. What are the chances that what you are fearful of will really happen? Maybe it's up dog, palms of hands, tops of feet. And then take your body up and back, down dog. Breathe. Now, as you lift the left knee, bring it forward. You're going to cross it over the right thigh bone. The right leg bends as you walk your hands back toward the right foot at the back of the mat. Bringing yourself nice and slow. Use your core. Find your own center. Take your time. Standing pigeon, back of the mat. Now as you stand up, carry the sole of the left foot in for tree pose, back of the house. Lift out of the right hip. Breathe. Now, can you draw the tips of your ears back? Lift your chin a tince. Steady your gaze. Lift out of the right hip. Find Utkatasana chair pose. Back of the house. Both feet are down. Hips draw back. Knees are bent. Toes are light. Exhale, brush and sweep. Inhale, open and expand. How do we act when we don't get what we want? Inhale, open and expand. Be pliable, be flexible, be moldable. Breathe in. So challenge whatever fear that is. The second tip would be exactly what we just said. To be flexible, to be pliable, to be moldable. To know that possibly there's another way other than the way that you think is right. Just one more time. Sweep away any static in the attic and then bring your hands to heart center. Balance on the right. Lift the left leg up, back of the house, crane. Kick the left leg back as you bend the right knee. You're going to walk out, three-legged down dog. Lifting the left leg, rolling open at the hip. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Inhale, shoot the left leg back, long, straight, and strong. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. Inhale, stretch it up and back, roll open at the hip. Knee to nose, one time. Step it forward, dip the right knee down, go ahead and round, open up on top. It's that circular motion. The third tip, can you practice acceptance? It is what it is. It'll be what we make it. Kathy gave me the t-shirt. We will know that those are words of wisdom. 2 more times. Breathing in and breathing out. Hold up on top with those teed arms. Dip your hips a little more. Now frame the left leg, tuck the right toes under, rock your hips back. Pyramid pose. Take a halfway lift. Left leg can be soft, right heel can be lifted, but plug that left femur bone in as you get a nice long line of energy on that left hamstring muscle. Now, looking at the left big toe, float up to balance in that L shape at the top of your mat. Take your right leg that's lifted, cross it over the left. It comes right off your mat. Right pinky toe side down. Can you bring your hands to heart center? Now twist it out. Left upper arm on the outside of the left front thigh. Lower your hands down. Right leg meets the left. Rise all the way up. Breathe in, stand tall. V your arms on top. Take a brush and a sweep. Now this time when you come up, fly the tree with the left leg lifting, balancing. Both feet down, take a brush and a sweep. Inhale up. Now right foot behind the left. Bow and curtsy. Inhale, rise up, fly your tree on the right and hold. Let right foot meet the left. Take a rinse right in the center and rise up. Now, one more time each side. Left foot behind the right. Brush and bow. Rise up, fly your tree. Left leg lifts. A rinse, a cleanse, a brush and a bow in the middle. Rise up. Right foot behind the left. Bow down. Lift up. Fly your tree, balancing on the left leg, right leg to the lateral extension lift. This time, sit into chair, Utkatasana. Exhale, hinge, bend, and fold. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float your body back. Move it through Vinyasa. Heart lifts. Exhale, take your hips up and back. Down dog. Now, right leg lifts. Listen up. Right leg comes forward with a bent knee. It crosses all the way over. Maybe it wraps. Left heel shifts down. Drop your hips toward the earth as the left arm lifts up. Bring it back up and around. Unravel it all. Three-legged dog. Do that again. Right knee comes in toward the chest, crosses over the left. Left heel spins down. Hips toward sit bone, toward heel. Bring it back up and around. Now, hold three-legged dog or flip it inside out for wild thing. Bring it back around. Kiss the right kneecap. Step it up. High lunge, crescent lunge. Breathe in. Now take a brush and a sweep in your crescent. Wings fly back. When you rise up, part the arms. Left hand forward, right hand back. Bring it up and around, second warrior. Flip the right palm, reverse. Straighten the right leg. Left hand, right wrist, reach up and back. Now go ahead, float up. Balance on the right leg. Left leg is lifted. Right arm rises. Revolved half moon. Lower the right hand, L shape. Left leg crosses over, pinky side. We've been here, hands to heart center. Left elbow on the outside of the right front thigh, twist toward the extended leg. Release into a fold, top of the mat. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, fold down. Rise up. Lift the right leg right at the top of the house, crane. Left hand, left hip. Right peace fingers around the right big toe. Stretch the right leg forward or carry the shin. Left arm lifts. Open up on a lateral extension. Variation B. Now release it back into chair. Exhale, brush and sweep. Inhale, stand. This time, left foot behind the right, curtsy bow. Fly the tree, left leg rises. A brush and a sweep, both feet are landed. Rise up. Other side, last time, right foot behind the left. Rise up, stand tall, fly your tree, right leg lifts. Chair pose. Exhale, hinge, bend, and fold. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float it back. Take your body through Vinyasa. Heart lifts. Resist the temptation to control. Find that place of ease. Not trying hard, trying easy. Lift the left leg up. Three-legged down dog. Left knee comes in toward the chest. Cross it over, wrap it around. Spin the right heel down. Sit bones toward the right heel. Right arm lifts as you look up. Unravel it all up and back. Three-legged dog. Beautiful. Left knee in. Cross it over. Drop your sits bones towards the heel. Look up. Things are looking up. Find that freedom in the flow. Brush and sweep the left leg up and back. Now stay in three-legged dog or wild thing. Come across in a back bend. Open up your heart. Right shoulder stacks over the right wrist. Bring it back around. Kiss the left kneecap. Right up the center line. You're going to step it up. High lunge. Breathe in. Crescent high lunge. Take a brush and a sweep. Inhale, rise up, part your arms. Right hand forward, left hand back. Can you let your neck get a little longer? Can the seam of the right inner thigh lift? There you go. Up and around, slow you go. Second warrior. Get the left knee tracking over the second and third toe. Keep that left leg bent. Flip the palm, toss the ball up. Peaceful warrior. Straighten the left leg. Right hand captures the left wrist. Lift up and back. Now as you release, look down at the left big toe. You kind of windmill your arms around. As the right leg lifts, the right hand goes down. Left arm lifts, revolved, half moon. Keep the right leg lifted. Lower into the L shape of your legs. Right leg is lifted. It crosses over to land on the pinky edge side. Bring your hands to heart center. Twist toward the extended leg. Breathe. There you go. Breathe. Now can you get your thumbs in the center of your chest? Peel that left shoulder blade back just a touch more. Release to a forward fold at the top of your mat. Take a halfway lift. Exhale, fold back down. As you rise up, stand tall. Lift the left leg up, crane. Right hand, right hip. Maybe it's peace fingers on the left big toe. Extend that left leg forward. Lift the right arm. Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. Breathe. Open it up. Steady your gaze. Variation B. Breathe. Turn it into chair. Utkatasana. Take a brush and a sweep. Then stand with hooked thumbs. Open your heart. Now, curtsy bow, left foot behind the right. Fly your tree, left leg lifts on the lateral elevation. Take a rinsing brush and sweep, both feet down. Rise up. Last time, right foot behind the left. Curtsy bow, brush and sweep. Fly your tree. Balancing on the left leg. Right leg lifts. Beautiful balance. Now, turn it into chair. Reach your arms forward this time for half a chair. come all the way down on your mat, landing in high boat. High boat, there you go. Now lower down to low boat. So you're hovering, and then come back to high boat, Navasana. So we're going to go inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, so move it out. Yes. Breathe, work your core. Inhaling and exhaling. Then pull your right shin in, sit up tall. Lower down, hover. Pull your left shin in, sit up tall. Now, inhale, exhale, move it out this way. Breathe. Yeah, get that heat building in your body. Nice. Now, hold up high boat. Plant your feet. Knees are bent. Hands go back. Thumbs in, pinky fingers out. Shoulder heads roll up and back. Reverse tabletop. Now, stay in reverse tabletop. Cross the right leg over the left. Lower your hips down. Pop them back up. Exhale, lower them down. Inhale, open that right hip through the hip joint. One more time. Lower the hips down, don't let them touch. Inhale, rise back up. Lower the right foot. Lift your hips back up. Breathe. Now drop your bottoms. Bring your forearms down. Knees draw in like you're kissing your kneecaps, your forearms down. Levitate your legs up. Flex your feet as you lower down. Draw it back in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Draw it back in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Couple more times. Smooth out your breath. Beautiful. Breathe in and out through your nose. So how do we give up that need to be right, that need to be in control? Really kind of peel those layers back. What really is it that you're afraid of? And then you realize the odds of that happening are probably pretty low. But even if it does happen, you usually can't control it because we can't control people, places, or things. Two more. It's freeing. Practice acceptance. It is what it is. It'll be what we make it. Two more times. Exhale in. And practice flexibility. Last time, draw it in, lift up. Now, rock up. Feet plant. Thumbs in. Pinky fingers out. Shoulder heads up and back. Here we go. Reverse tabletop. You've got this. You are so much stronger than you think. Now, left leg crosses over the right. Lower your sits bones toward the right heel, but don't let your bottoms touch. Inhale, pump it back up. Lift the hips. Breathe in. Exhale, lower back down. Open that left hip through the hip joint, not the knee. Lift back up. Lower back down. Lift back up. Lower the right foot. Keep your hips lifted. Reverse tabletop. Hug your inner thighs in. Now, lower your sits bones. Reach your arms forward. Roll and round all the way back down onto your mat. Palms down, head down, feet down. Now, push into the mat with your hands and your feet, your padas and your hastas. Lift your hips up, hug your inner thighs in. Maybe you even inch your shoulders together and lace your hands, Setu bridge pose. Open up the front body. Breathe. Don't resist. Lower back down. Find that rest in your body. Hug the right shin in. Let the left leg go long. Now carry the right leg across. You're going to twist over to the left. Maybe you create a T with the right arm. Maybe it stays alongside your body, but use the left hand to help assist the rotation. And breathe into it. If you want more, your right hand could capture your left foot, ankle, stretch out that left quad, drawing the heel in. Breathe. Now unravel to come back onto your back, but find supine pigeon. So right leg is crossed over the left. Hands lace either under the left hamstring or maybe the left shin. Open up that right hip. Breathe. Now, as you release the right leg long, hug the left shin. Hug the thigh bone right in as your hands are laced on that left shin. Hug it in nice and tight. Activate the right leg and then twist in the opposite direction. Right hand on the outside of the left. Maybe the left arm tees as your shoulder head roots down on the twist. Maybe you want the left hand to carry the right heel in by stretching that right quad out, still twisting over to the left. So the inhales create space. The exhalations help you dive into the space you create. Nice and slow, unravel, finding supine pigeon on the left. Left leg crosses over the right thigh bone. Maybe you bend the right leg and lace your hands on the shin. Maybe you carry the right hamstring in as you open up the left hip. Beautiful. Now release both feet to the width of your mat. Knees are bent, arms are teed. Take a rinse right and left. So any remaining tension that might be stored in your lower back or your hips, let this be the place that you don't resist, finding rest even as you move. You're just finding that flexibility, that pliability as you breathe into areas of your body that might have some energy that's still stagnant or stuck. And then when you're ready, just slide your legs out. Slide your arms alongside your body. You can take up as much real estate as you would like. But just lay yourself down, giving yourself full and complete permission to rest. Giving up, tempering that need to be in control. It releases a lot of stress and anxiety. We can't always get what we want. We might find out we get what we need, or maybe even better yet, we get what someone else needs. Maybe we can be the giver of exactly what someone else is looking for. You are the answer to someone's solution, to someone's problem. You're the answer. You're the solution to their problem. Seek out ways to help, to give. Now I invite you to turn off the video. If you could stay here maybe 5, 10, 15 minutes today, just resting, not resisting, resting. Rest is best. But if you're coming with me, just invite your renewed self back into your day, bringing movement into your fingers and your toes. And then transitioning over onto your side. As your knees bend, you just tip into that fetal position, the place from which God has gifted us the ability to live, to breathe, to move, to have His being. Then push yourself back into your day, helping yourself up with your hands and your forearms into a seated posture, letting your palms face up. As you lengthen your neck, soften your face. And then sweep your arms out and up as you carry your gifts, your graces, your blessings, and seal into your heart your purpose today as we relinquish all of our need to have control. Just seal that freedom right into your heart along with your purpose, knowing that as we resist that temptation to control, we find rest and freedom that we can then share with our family, friends, and loved ones. Look up and let's finish off with one Om to home. Sip your breath in. Om. Now go on out and be a blessing. Namaste.